I'm gonna go ahead and take my damp beauty blender. Don't judge. It was like really hard on the bottom, so I tore it off, but still works perfectly fine. Ooh, there's like a thing in it, a shaky thing. I got this at CVS. This is shade 3 Light Beige. I'm not sure exactly how many shades they had, but I think this was, you know, like the 3rd lightest. Oh no. Oh, you don't have to screw it off because there is a pump, which is amazing, honestly. If you see me looking over here, I'm just looking in the mirror that's behind my camera to make sure it stays in focus. So I'm gonna pump some out onto my hand. Not sure how much I'll need. Ooh, girl. This might be too tan for me, but oh well. We're gonna go with it. It's definitely too tan for me. I'll tell you right now. It's okay. We'll make it work. And I'm just gonna bounce it into my skin. It smells kind of like, what does it smell like? I can't place it, but it reminds me of Christmas. The consistency is pretty thick. I'm gonna go ahead and take it down my neck as well because it doesn't match. So I don't want there to be like a really harsh line between my face and my neck. Smells kind of cinnamony. Is that what it is? I can't place it. And I just pumped like 1.5, maybe 2 pumps onto my hand. So this is going a very long way. It is very full coverage. I would say it's medium to full. You can definitely build it. I'm just gonna take a teeny bit more so that I can get down my neck and around my ears. Like up here. Up in here. I'm gonna place some more around my cheeks where I have redness. And I'm gonna take some onto my eyelids as well. Just because. Just gonna make sure my nose is covered and then I think we'll be good. So, initial thoughts, I'm gonna just look at myself here. It lays pretty nicely on the skin. Like I said, it's kind of a thicker texture. It's kind of like a moussier texture as opposed to like a liquidy texture. So people with drier skin might not like that fact. The less like liquidy a foundation is, like the more moussey it is or powder, it's gonna cling to your dry patches. So because it's a little more moussey, it may do that to you. I'm just gonna spray my beauty blender with my setting spray and re-go over everything just to like set it, kind of. Not all the way, but just to smooth it out. I think it looks really nice on the skin. My nose is where I have a lot of trouble with foundations not wanting to stick to it. Like specifically my nose. I'm not sure why. It may just be because of like the enlarged pores in that area. But for the most part, it is sticking to my nose pretty well. Now if it separates, that's the first place I'll see it. But because this is just a first impression right off the bat, it is doing a good job of sticking to my problem area. I really like the finish. It's a nice, pretty matte finish. It's not so matte that it's like dull matte, but it's a semi-matte finish, I would say. I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my makeup, film like 2 more videos, and then I'll be back with like my final thoughts, and I'll show you how it looks when it's all set and in place. Alright guys, so I'm back with final thoughts on the Milani 2-in-1 concealer and foundation. I did forget to mention that that is the full name. I'm going to go ahead and read the claims just so we know what we are kind of comparing the wear to. It says Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, so it claims to do both jobs. For me, I mean, I don't really conceal many blemishes on my face. I mostly just like highlight conceal under here and, you know, chin, forehead, all of that. But I mean, the coverage was good enough that I would say you probably wouldn't need a concealer if you have pretty okay skin, as I do. If you have like really bad blemishes, then I do think this would cover like the majority of them, but you still might need concealer. I'm a little hesitant of these like foundation and concealer things, but it does mean that it has good coverage, and it says medium to full coverage. I would agree with that. It says it's lightweight and oil-free formula. It does feel pretty lightweight on the skin for how moussey it is. Oil-free, definitely. It's very not liquidy. And then it says it's long wearing, water resistant, and sweat proof. I'm just doing a first impression here, so I can't test those claims, but I believe that it's probably going to be pretty long wearing. It's sitting really, really nicely. I did set it with a powder. It looks gorgeous. I'm in love with how it looks. I haven't been this impressed with the foundation since my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which I also love, but that's a lot more liquidy, but I really like how this is looking. I say for 10 bucks at the drugstore, has a pump, is pretty good coverage. You really don't need a lot. It goes a long way. I think it's going to last you a while. I think this is a great product to have. I know there's a lot of hype about it. A lot of people are getting it and loving it. So I am now one of those people. I really do love it from what I've seen today. I hope that I keep on loving it. Most of the time with products, I can tell pretty right away if I like it or not. And I really do like this Milani foundation. So if you have a Milani section in a drugstore near you, you go and get it. Get your shade before they're all gone. I hope you guys like this first impression and demo. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried the product down below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.